secured.
Swings and drives this one high and deep. That one's back there sailing. Oh, my!
The end zone touchdown. Oh, my goodness, Stevenson and May.
Hello, and welcome in to your Celtics source, home of your 27-10, second place Boston Celtics. Everyone's going to remember that second half no-show against the Oklahoma City Thunder. But a 3-1 road trip is a huge boost for the Celtics after where they were heading into it. The defense has drastically improved, and we still have to remember that the Celtics starting five has only played like 5 games together all season, and much less for the entire team. I think the entire team has only played in 2 games all season, right? Derek White was out for this game, sick, and yes, Jokic was out for the Nuggets, and Denver looks like a totally different team without Jokic, right? A minus 14 net rating. Lottery team, that would be the worst team in the league by a long shot. And then they're a solid team with Jokic on. Well, they're a fantastic team with Jokic on, but the team balances out when Jokic is not playing. Anyway, Russell Westbrook and Peyton Watson in the first half of this game were really keeping the Nuggets in the game, right? Westbrook was getting to the line, playing good defense as he always does. And then Peyton Watson was just throwing down some ridiculous slams. He is freaky athletic. Anyway, the momentum changes in that sort of fourth quarter when JT gets fouled on a 3-point try and KP sort of baits Michael Malone, the coach, into challenging it. It was a clear and obvious foul, clipping JT's leg. I can't remember who it was, but just very confusing why Malone challenged that. But it just led to 10 quick points for the Celtics and sort of finished the game in what it's not really a blowout, but it's not a close game anymore. After heading into that fourth, it was neck and neck. Right, this was a huge KP game, really throughout the game, but especially in that first half, keeping up with Russell Westbrook and Watson. Right, 25 points on 9 of 18 field goals, only 1 of 3 from behind the arc, but he had 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, a block, right? The Celtics need to get back to the switches on KP and him just bullying smaller guys on post-ups. And that's what he did tonight. Just every matchup they could switch on to him, he was just getting to the line. He wasn't always making the initial shot, but getting to the line for 2 easy points. Right, and he had a little scare, actually, when he took a blow to his you-know-where. And we all thought it was his leg injury, the way he was sort of limping off. But he was fine. Just always that scare, that nervousness that you get with him every little time he goes down. And then, Jayson Tatum had a fantastic game. Not really scoring, a very sort of inefficient scoring for him. 1 of 9 from 3. And I'll talk more about that later because the whole Celtics team has been struggling shooting. But he did everything else well. 29 points, 11 assists. 11 potential assists, 6 assists. Right? Potential assists are where, he makes the pass, but the his teammate just misses the shot. And while those don't actually count for actual stats, it's good to see that he's making plays for others. Right? The Celtics are like, I think, 10-1 or something when his usage rate is above 30%. And that's usually because he's on a roll in that game and is going off for like 40 points. But it would be nice for the Celtics. I know he has teammates, Jaylen Brown, his sort of right-hand man. But the Celtics are so much better when Jayson Tatum has the ball than Jaylen Brown or even Derek White. And I won't even get me started on Jrue Holiday and his performance this year. It hasn't been bad, but his shooting has just been way down this year. But anyway, right? Jayson Tatum, 29 points, sort of getting to the basket when his shots weren't falling. And you really had to, because this was another strange game from Jaylen Brown. And Jaylen Brown's been in and out of the lineup over the last couple of weeks with injuries. But from the second half of that OKC game and through the first half of this game, Jaylen Brown went scoreless. I think it was almost 42 minutes without him scoring a basket, which is, you don't usually see that from Jaylen Brown. All right, 14 points in this game. Only took 1 3 in this game. He missed it, but it was nice to see him getting his points in the paint, as he's not a great three-point shooter. And sort of, he's been, like JT, he's been struggling, but at least Jayson Tatum, like, is more reliable from 3. And then Peyton Pritchard has just been absent over the last couple of games. Only 3 points on 1 of 5 shooting. He's been cold for the last couple of games. I don't know where it's been, because, right, like, to start the season, he was on fire, scoring like 20 points a night, and the clear front runner for 6th man of the year. And he's still the clear front runner. But, like, there's some nights where you just need his energy, and he just hasn't been bringing it lately. But, 3-1 on this road trip, right? The Celtics still have a lot of things to improve, and we know that, right? I'm still going to consider them over the Cavs, right, until we play again. But the defense looks better, right? They're still in a shooting slump, but they've been, for a team that, like, overwhelmingly leads the league in three-point attempts, they've been 20th in percentage, I think, over the last couple games. So they got to work on that. But the defense looks good. The whole team, right, especially, I'll add about that shooting slump, Al Horford and Jrue Holiday, right? Jrue Holiday is down, I think. He's down almost 20%, more than 20, 26% or something like that. After last year, shooting like 60% from those corner threes. And he's down to 34, which is not great. And then Al Horford, he can't make a shot to save his life right now. He does some other things well, but I think just the old age and inconsistent time is really hurting him. And the Celtics have another fairly easy stretch ahead of them for the next week or so, before the Celtics really head back out on another tough stretch on the West Coast against the Warriors, Clippers, Lakers. And I'll be here after almost every Celtics game, so please like and subscribe, follow the channel on social media. Also look forward to a video coming out reacting to the Patriots season and the one and done season for Gerard Mayo. And then last but not least, I'm really excited to announce the grand opening of a brand new series called Extra Innings Idiots, where my friend Daniel and I talk about the Red Sox and MLB as a whole. So that'll be fun. An entertaining series with episodes coming out every couple weeks and then ramping up drastically as the season begins. And there'll be more episodes if anything interesting happens as well during the off season. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, go Celtics.